you guys, today in art is just a treat. We're gonna make some fun Model Magic bunnies. First, we will be dyeing our Model Magic with a marker and mixing it up to create a color. Next, we will make all the parts of our creature and put them together, and then we will add little details. First though, we're gonna learn how to make 3 basic forms: a ball, a pancake, and a coil. In sculpture, you can make pretty much anything using just these forms. So open up your clay, rip it in half, put one little piece to the side, and let's practice. You guys ready? All right, the first thing you're gonna do is make a ball. A ball is a 3D circle. Use the palm of your hand, roll it around and around, and you should have a pretty decent ball. Some people also choose to roll it on the table. Now it's time for step 2, the pancake. You ready? How do you think you make a pancake? That's it, splat. Squish it, mush it, pound it. Just for fun, you can stick things into it and make a cookie, and you've got a pancake. The last shape that we're gonna make is going to be a coil. So to get a coil, I want you to fold your pancake into a taco. Yum, yum, yum. And squish it a little bit, and then take this kind of long hot dog shape and roll it on the table. I put my fingers in the middle and kind of roll out. This is a nice thick one. The more you roll it, the more it will become thinner. You can also stretch it and it will break or snap or wiggle, right? Now, when you actually build with this, it's not going to be very strong. So when you roll a coil in your real building, you want it to be a chubby coil, at least as thick as your finger. Then once it's rolled out, you can use scissors to cut it, and then it can be legs, arms, ears, whatever. Let's start our bunny project. Open up your clay and cut off a little bit of white to save for details later. The first thing you're gonna do is choose a color, and whatever color you choose is gonna end up being pretty light. So this purple turned out like light purple. If I choose blue, it's gonna be light blue. That's because if you add white to blue, it's a tint. It becomes lighter. You're gonna color one side really well. You're gonna flip it over and color the other side. It might paint the table a little bit, that's okay. Then you're gonna pick up your Model Magic, you're gonna smush it and mush it inside your hands. You're gonna turn it inside out. Your fingers are gonna turn colors, and your clay is gonna turn colors too. If you mix it a little, it will be swirly. If you mix it a lot, it will be one solid pastel shade. I can mop up my messy table too. Next, we're going to create some shapes. Now here is what we don't want to do. Most of us are used to thinking flat. So if you make a flat pancake head with flat pancake ears and a flat pancake body, that guy's not going to stand up.
I want to live.
So instead, make sure your shapes are very thick and round. Now you're going to take your clay and you're going to rip it into about 2 pieces. One piece is going to be the head and the ears. The other piece is going to be the body and the arms and the legs. Start by rolling some balls. A big ball for the head and 2 little balls for the ears. You make them round and then you just kind of squish them with your fingers until they look a little bit more like When you build something with Model Magic, make sure everything is at least as thick as your finger. If it's thinner than that, it will probably break. Now that you've got something that looks like a little peep, you're going to use your extra pieces, pull off, and make sure you have enough for 2 arms, 2 feet, and the cottontail will come soon. Now, if you were building and you ran out of clay before you got to make arms or feet, you're going to have to give your bunny plastic surgery. Get some scissors, cut off the body, and try it again. Make sure you make a smaller shape for the body and that you leave enough clay for your arms and your legs. This is very squishable. Any mistake you make, squish it and try again. Last but not least, I will come around with the white clay that I saved for everybody, and you can use it to make several different things. You can use little balls to make the 2 parts of the nose. You can also use the balls for eyes and a big flat pancake for the belly. You can use any extra white clay for a cottontail, paws, or whatever else you can think of. This could be a little hat, a little bow tie, whatever. Now use your marker to add details. If you mess up, again, a little bit of plastic surgery is always possible by putting some fresh clay on top. Make sure all your shapes are nice and round. Once you're done, you're going to put it on your base, which is either a little piece of paper or a little piece of cardboard. Make sure you write your name and kind of squish it so that it stands up on its own. You can add little details like carrots, bow ties, or anything else, and they will be too wet to take home today, but you can take them tomorrow.